All right. Hey, Internet. It's been a little while for us, not for you guys.
What are you talking about, Sam? We only record this once a week, every week, constantly.
We are seamless.
This is still the same night. I don't know what you mean at all.
We just get real fucked up on Chinese food takeout and do Star Wars for just hours and hours and hours.
Just hours upon hours. So this is the level of the game which is which I won't lie is the one that probably makes the least sense if you try and consider how it actually works in the world.
Awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh hey, there's our ship.
Yeah. Let's see. So we're actually sneaking into another Imperial base to get some data tapes to get information on the I think on the ship that produces the Dark Troopers.
Right.
The Archammer.
Yarkhammer.
So naturally we have to fight our way through about 30 million stormtroopers.
Yep.
Of course.
And it's totally fun. It's okay. This is a sneaking mission.
Just like all of them.
I love when you're fighting like a single stormtrooper and the shots are just so hilariously wide from the mark.
Oh, and
yeah, I do like
I just
that
realized
over the...
I didn't read it in the mission briefing. We're actually on Coruscant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
damn. That's pretty important, given that you're that this is before it's taken back by the Republic.
Yeah.
So
that's why we have to fight
straight up.
90 million storm. And it turns out that we didn't get any information off the Navacard because it's encrypted. We have to get the decryption sequence from computers in Coruscant.
So you're just blasting your way into Coruscant to get an encryption key. Like, you're gonna murder all these stormtroopers just to get a thing to unlock some files.
Basically.
You are conducting a one-man invasion of the capital planet of the Empire.
Yeah.
Just to...
it's more like
I
a
love it.
commando than an invading force. But yeah, basically.
Well, I mean...
In fact, they say it's the ISO building. That's where the decoder is kept. Actually, that's the thing. We have the Navacard on us. We have to plug it into the Imperial decoder to get the information off of it.
To get them to run it for us.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
I love how this plan basically boils down to, this is literally do or die, because if you fail, we are back to where we started, because they have the thing we need now.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we have to bring it.
Because you're literally walking it back to them. And if they kill you, they just have it again.
Also,
That's pretty
though I am
pretty
curious what good this thing was doing literally anywhere else if it can only be, decrypted on Coruscant.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how smugglers were using this. Smugglers aren't exactly the...
Maybe they...
Especially if you need to go
Maybe
to,
they had access to the decryption tools,
Yeah, it might
only...
be that they actually know the key and we're trying to, brute force it or something.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I
yeah.
guess.
So, but they say we have to go into the heart of the ISO building,
Oh
the
my
Imperial
God.
Security Operations building.
Oh god, fucking turkey shoot right there.
Yeah, no.
Grenades!
And then fucking Imperial Commando runs in front of me throwing a grenade.
Oh god. It's so good. I love this game so much. I guess this is less ridiculous than we're making it to sound. Like you basically just got to Coruscant and are just assaulting a single building basically. Like it's still pretty crazy, but you're not attacking. Oh shit!
Dark
Time to run.
Troopers. They're actually a lot easier to fight now that I know I can sprint.
That'll...
And
Double
I can also-
detonators away. You have 25 of them. Just use them all.
Yeah, no, that's basically they will deflect basically anything
Nice.
else. I think this is also where I pick up the last weapon in the game.
Oh, what is it?
Just the Dark Trooper assault cannon.
Oh, sweet.
which I'm going to point out the game said earlier cannot actually be held by anybody who's not wearing the Dark Trooper suit.
But Kyle Katarn is that awesome.
Yeah. He is a monster truck that walks like a man.
Sweet grenade tactics.
Yeah, I could have used that mortar, but fuck the police.
But fuck it, you are a mortar.
Kyle Katarn, he can throw grenades like 1,000 feet.
As fast as a bullet.
He can't shoot this switch though.
Nope.
And then
You can punch it though.
They'll kick you
Because you have to, because both switches have to be activated by weapons, and I don't want to waste ammo. Let's see.
Zach, were you just saying that Kyle Katarn is George Washington?
Baby.
He'll kick you apart. He'll kick you apart.
He makes love like an eagle falling out of the sky. Oh god.
Alright, I think there's a secret I miss right there because there's a million guys trying to shoot me.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, you got more pressing priorities, like wholesale slaughter.
You're failing this
Stormtroopers. What's
100% run.
stormtroopers?
They're not people. Yes, they are.
It's like Nazis. You can kill as many of them as you want.
I mean, they basically are space Nazis.
All right, and then to get to a switch, you have to push it. You have to open the Emperor's mouth.
Excellent.
On a mural, and that gives you a revive and an extra life.
Also, if I remember right, I think it's pretty funny because I think in at least one of the books, I think it's a bit acknowledged how, like, Luke sort of acknowledges how it was probably not good as a young Force user that he basically kind of slaughtered a ton of Imperials in his youth.
Yeah.
His youth.
Ah, yes. Are those
are spotlights?
Spotlights. Okay.
Those are spotlights, and I activated them, so now a bunch of turrets come out that I have to shoot.
Awesome.
Which I kind of
favorite.
I kind of did it.
You're fucking up real hard though here.
Yeah, I know. The auto targeting is kind of twitchy.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of did it intentionally though, because it's really hard to get to the other side, and if you do it in the middle of the area, you're getting just
hosed. Yeah. Wow, that was a really ineffective mortar. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. It went right over them
and killed one guy from splash damage. The thermal detonators have a larger splash damage range than the friggin' mortar does.
Yeah, the mortar just has more actual range, and for some reason, aiming up actually makes it shoot up, or it doesn't with the other thing.
Huh.
And then blue key acquired.
Ah, yeah, blue key.
Remember 90s FPSs?
Oh god, yeah, I do. Man, at some point I want to play through
Doom 2
on here. Yeah, Doom 2 if we can.
All the Dooms.
I haven't played the new Wolfenstein either. I'm not saying I'm going to play that for the podcast, but I just want to play that. It's supposed to be really good. Insightful commentary.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and then this is an elevator that goes. This is another thing where it's like, what
were those stormtroopers doing in those alcoves?
It's just it's just their shift. They just have to sit in the cramped space waiting for people to take the fucking elevator.
Waiting for people to come shoot them.
Yeah, basically. And this isn't even one of those like that rooms.
No one ever said that being an Imperial was glamorous work, okay?
Or easy.
Yeah, no, sometimes an FPS protagonist just comes by and kills like 1,000 of you.
Those were the droids I was looking for.
There must be people with like. Could you imagine being like the horror story survivor of being like the one guy who survives after Kyle Katarn's been through the place or something?
Like, fucking Dark Troopers aren't like an offensive weapon. They're just the goddamn Empire's only response to the super soldier that is Kyle Katarn. Like, they're just a stopgap to prevent him from wholesale slaughtering the entire Empire with a blaster. He doesn't even have his lightsaber yet.
Spoilers.
Spoilers on this game from 1994.
Technically spoilers on the next game from whenever, but, you know.
Spoilers, Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader.
Fuck!
No! Get wrecked, everybody.
Oh, man.
All my
Also, I'm glad we
fanfiction
talked
assumed he
over-
was Leia's father, not Luke's.
Oh, right, so I think these, oh no, I can't remember. I thought the busts turned into turrets as well. Because, you know, Star Wars.
Nope. They're just busts.
Yeah, they're just busts. I think if you punch them, they break, though.
Mm-hmm. You should just go through and punch the Emperor's face as hard as you can everywhere.
Basically.
Is that the Rebel symbol? Oh no, okay, never mind. That's the Imperial symbol.
It's an Imperial window, but not a Death Star window.
Yeah. God, I love the music in this game. I know we've talked about that, but it's just...
they basically just went over to John Williams' house on Saturday and told him to shit out some Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do it in MIDI form? Thanks.
Just bust out the synthesizer, John Williams.
This is the
like,
it's
he
back
just
from
like
John
sighed
Williams.
and was like, really, you want me to make 8-bit music?
Yeah, okay.
And it's like, fine, I'll do it. You'd have to pay me a lot to compromise this artistic.
I love that you couldn't just leave that stormtrooper there. Like, you had to go back and shoot him dead.
He was gonna come out and shoot at me ineffectually.
You're terrible at aiming.
Yeah, no, it's like I said before, it's easier to shoot at people that are far away because the
auto targeting.
Yeah, the auto targeting it gets people within a certain range or a certain field of your fire.
Mm-hmm.
Which gets much smaller, so it's really hard to shoot somebody at point blank.
Oh man, they're just handing you ammo.
Yeah, it's almost like this is a security office or something.
Mm-hmm. That guy was weirdly okay with being shot at.
He's an officer, man. He's been through wars.
He's covered wars, you know. These rooms must have the best soundproofing known to the Empire. Because that you just murdered somebody in the next door and that guy was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
also, there's two
just...
switches necessary to open up the grating on the vents.
I think it's more that they're officers, so they're a little more in the know. So they're just like they know Kyle Katarn's here. Their only hope is that they can hide somewhere reasonably effective, and that he doesn't come across them in his search to loot the place clean. In addition to whatever he's here for.
Also, you saw briefly there I had the assault cannon.
Nice.
Which is the only weapon in this game that has separate alt-fire ammunition.
Ooh. Also, yeah, with the amount of supplies you're picking up, you can basically just outfit a rebel platoon or a regiment or something, like.
Basically. I mean, Kyle Katarn is an entire regiment.
That's true. He is literally a one-man army.
Yeah.
Take that, probe droid.
That'll learn you to probe. I don't know why they're like I think we've talked about this before, but I don't know why they have the detention droids and the probe droids as like defense measures.
Yeah, the detention droid, like the probe droid's fine. Like that actually, it's basically what it's meant for, like canonically, but also canonically they're crazy hard to destroy.
I don't know. Luke Skywalker killed one with like 3 shots from his blaster.
No, that was Han, and it self-destructed. It didn't.
I thought it self-destructed after it went down.
No, it gets shot at and then self-destructs so that they can't grab its memory banks. Those things are fucking difficult to kill. Like they're.
I guess because they don't because they just get launched off a ship and then like crash on a planet, right?
Yeah, well, they get launched in a pod and land on the planet and then go out. But like they're used as security measures because they're fucking tough as shit. They have crazy good armor and they have just like blasters and whatever else you need just strapped to them because they're just utility droids. like there is a sequence in Wraith Squadron, I think, the first Wraith Squadron book, where like 3 or 4 people have to fight a probe droid at one point, and it requires like, you know, Semtex basically to kill the thing.
Huh. But yeah, that's what I was saying when they get launched off a ship and they crash into a planet, like, they probably double as security things because they're designed to not have any braking systems or anything. Their braking system is the ground.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, the detention droids is weird. Hello. Aw, yeah.
Now, this is a Star Wars fight right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is.
I have to be really careful because I don't have a lot of ammo for that gun, and also...
Is that a Mark II?
It's a Stage 2 Dark Trooper, so this is a full Dark Trooper suit.
Mm-hmm. Although he went down like a bitch.
I also got 5 missiles from him.
Sweet.
Nice.
He barely hurt you.
Yeah, well, because the other one, I mean, he did a number. Like, every hit from their assault cannon does 30 damage.
I guess, yeah.
I just managed to dodge his rockets because I was far enough away.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I got skills like that.
You know what I realized the Star Wars universe needs?
What's that?
We need, like, a Splinter Cell style Star Wars, like, stealth spy game. Because there's some cool spy shit in the Star Wars universe.
Oh god, yeah.
And it'd be a nice way to do, like, the idea of doing cool things but not being like a one-man army somehow that you're using covert tactics.
Bothan Spy Simulator.
Yeah, honestly, like it wouldn't be
that.
That would be pretty sweet. Honestly, I think the best Star Wars game I've ever played was the friggin' Clone Commando one.
Republic Commando.
Yeah, Republic Commando. And just because it was just really well done, and like the atmosphere was perfect. Because you were a little bit, you were like a 4-man army, but you weren't like cutting swaths through, you know, thousands of people. It was like basically, you know, there's a lot of people between you and your objective. Figure out how to get there.
Yeah. And you had more options, if I remember right. I haven't played the game, but I've seen people play a bit of it. You have some kind of tactical options. It's not just straight up firefights.
Actually, a fair breadth of tactical options. I really enjoyed that game, just for the ability that you could, you know, it has a ton of replay value just because you can spec your guys differently, and you know, and there's it's not like Deus Ex levels of different ways to play through a mission, but right, exactly. But there are a lot of them.
Also, this is the room I was talking about here that makes, like, you think about the guys that are in the little alcoves.
Oh yeah.
This is a place where literally, like, you cannot open the door from the other side. So you notice that weird hexagon thing there?
Yeah.
This is like basically a maze. So I have to do a lights on, lights off puzzle to open certain doors in the area so that I can open doors to take me further towards the middle of the computer core. And in every single one of these rooms there is like a guy.
Oh, god damn it, Jerry, I'm on the fucking puzzle shift again. Yo, I think Charles is still lost in there. I heard he hasn't been seen in like 4 days.
Also, I think this is another room where guys accidentally kill themselves because all of these have reflective coating.
Also, are you basically just in a server room right now? Like,
I don't know. I think this might actually be part of the computer core.
Yeah, I think it is.
Because
it certainly looks like it's intended to be that. Well, yeah, because there's the core.
Yeah, because retro 70s computers.
Yeah. Star Wars always did that nicely, where it's like, it's not quite, you know, blatantly 70s technology, but they still make it, you know, it's obviously very different than anything we have, but they make it look a little futuristically, even though it's, you know, basically CRTs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they have this, Star Wars has this kind of weird, in spite of being sci-fi, it has, even taking into account when the original was made, it has this sort of weird retro feel, where, like, they have
I guess it
Were
makes
they-
sense because George Lucas says that like one of his inspirations for Star Wars was Flash Gordon, which is an even older sci-fi
Oh,
fucking like 1920s theater serial.
Navacard inserted and decoding.
Beautiful, Kyle. Now get that data tape and hightail your mercenary.
You're beautiful, Kyle.
Get that
You're a
data
gorgeous
tape.
man.
Stay out here too long before Imperial Security.
You're so
takes notice.
sexy. Just look at me with those sexy eyes,
On
Kyle.
my way out.
And so yeah, so we leave the Navacard behind because it was decoded onto a tape.
Nice.
So you just,
Kyle,
So we literally walked their shit back to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's...
Oh, and then Jan says, "Oh no."
Uh-oh.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
she just saw. What did she just see?
What did you
I
see?
feel like if that's what was gonna happen, there was probably a more clever way to do this involving spies and shit, but
Who needs spies
No,
when you have
Mon
Kyle
Mothma just had to
Katarn?
hire one guy.
like, I mean, damn.
Also,
Just
what is the line
getting her
many
money's
Bothan spies died for this information? What is that for? What is that from?
It's from Return of the Jedi. It's when they're talking about the plans for the second Death Star.
Okay,
Yeah,
I couldn't
they're
remember. I knew it
saying
was a
that-
Death Star. Just like,
And the second the moon, the shield generator on the moon of
They're-
Endor.
oh man,
Yeah,
look
'cause
at that.
they're-
There's somebody on the other side.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! Fuck!
because they're defending
Is
the
that-
idea because they, somebody brings up the idea that this is a that it's a trap.
Yeah. Is
Well,
that
the possibility of
Darth-
like,
This is
do we
Boba
know
Fett.
this?
Oh, Boba Fett!
Oh,
Boba
shit.
Fett!
Also,
That would
Boba
explain why
Boba Fett is quite possibly the most annoying fight in this game because he flies around and it's really hard to aim up and down.
Yup.
And literally all he does
Also-
is fly and shoot rockets at you.
Also, it's super hard to see him because he just blends into the background.
And
This
I
is-
die, but
oh.
I have 5 more lives. Also, he decided
You
to
get-
shoot my corpse with 3 more rockets.
Look,
Boba Fett, you're an asshole.
hey, better make sure, right?
Yes. Alright, you want to know how to defeat Boba Fett? You shoot him till he dies.
Basically. The pro strat. Hit him and don't get hit in the process.
You know what that's a reference to, right?
No.
Oh, really? Okay, so, for Doom 2, one of the end of the first act, basically, you fight a cyber demon for the first time. And there had to be a basically pro tip in some gaming magazine at the time where it's just and
also I
the
killed
thing is
Boba
it's
Fett
a
and he fell
Game
into the
Pro,
floor.
probably.
yeah, but it's a picture of the cyber demon and it says pro tip, shoot the cyber demon until he dies.
I kind of remember that.
Yeah.
Also, can I
See if
just
I can
point out we
find
just killed Boba Fett?
I had TIE fighters all over me.
Wait.
I had to properly dispose of them.
What?
We just killed Boba Fett.
What? But
Or maybe it was some other convenient bounty hunter that wears Mandalorian shock trooper armor.
Maybe you just knocked him out.
But what? I'm sorry, what?
Like, maybe he's just laying there unconscious and his armor saved him or something.